How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So I want to discuss one majorly overlooked item for most people. And this is mainly for getting your mind right. When it comes to survival kits or bug out bags or just preparedness, what are items that people typically forget that are crucial or mandatory? It's just they're kind of odd things that people don't expect or assume would be needed. Now, for some of you, you may already have this covered, but there's quite a few people that probably don't. And it's something very simple, and that would be a watch. Now, what type of watch? Now, that's the important part, is what kind of watch is this compared to other devices? That is the important part. Now, everybody knows I am a Garmin fan, of course. I like Garmin's. They work extremely well. They're a bit pricey, but what the capabilities they offer outweigh the price, in my opinion. GPS, navigation, texting, as in solar power, like everything, like ballistics, all kinds of stuff. Mainly because that's what I do, and I enjoy using those features, especially workout features. Now, Garmin watches are not what I'm talking about. This is a Tactic 7, and this is a Instinct Solar 2X. Great watches, but in the long-term grand scheme of things, what you want, in my opinion, is either a mechanical watch, this is a wind watch, and this is a momentum watch. So as you move, as you can see back here, as it moves around, it winds itself as you move it or put it on your wrist. Now this one, of course, this is an older Rothco, believe it or not, pretty cheap. This was like 60 bucks. This is a Seiko. I forget which model. I'll probably throw it in the description box below if you're interested, just, what the heck. But this is a Seiko. This is probably about 190. My wife got this for me because, I wanted it, and I said, hey, how about this? I give her a bunch of items that I would like to have and say, maybe sometime in the future, you get me the stuff. We do that occasionally. So this is a wind-up watch. So one that is manual or a mechanical that you have to wind every morning. But the importance of that is it doesn't take batteries. It doesn't need something, especially if a major cataclysmic event happens. Batteries are going to cease to be manufactured for the most part. So having a watch battery, you might have to trade food or water or something very serious, and everybody overlooks time. They go, well, why is time that big of a deal? Well, it's a huge deal. Imagine going through this entire life like we are now, that you know the time. You can look at your cell phone at any time, be places on time, be timely. And if you're going to the Minuteman style stuff, hey, when does our attack commence? When does our shift change? When is my guard post that's been sitting here for 4 hours looking at a barren, nothing wasteland, when does he get swapped out? Especially if you don't have a watch, time starts to mess with you. You're like, yo, 3 hours have passed. And then you finally, someone walks over like, hey, I have a watch. How much time has passed? 22 minutes. No way 22 minutes has passed. Time is a weird thing, especially when you get hungry, you get sick, you get cold. All these other influencers come into play that make time so miserable if you don't know it. So a simple watch like one of these that is going to last, a lot longer than, say, a GPS watch, especially if we're talking EMP or solar flare, which, go back through history, these things have happened. The Carrington event, go ahead and look it up. Luckily, there was barely any electronics around in the 1850s, 1860s, right before the Civil War. Telegraph was the only thing that was really there. And that stuff caught on fire, believe it or not. But now in today's age, if something like that would happen, mechanical stuff. That's what's going to get you through, situations like that. It ain't gonna be flashlights, it's gonna be candles. It's not gonna be a Garmin GPS watch. It's gonna be a wind-up watch or a mechanical or a momentum-based watch. So I highly recommend buying maybe a few of these for cheaper, putting them back, keeping them in your kit, stuff like that. It's the weird little things that you don't often think about that we use all the time that we need. Now, you could even trade one of these. This could be a barter item, right? Say you have 5 of these and someone else has a bunch of food and they have no way to tell time. You bring out a running watch after several months into a cataclysmic event and you, hey, I have a running watch. You're like, no way. Be careful, you might get that thing stolen or taken from you, but it's a really good barter piece. So think about that kind of stuff. If you guys like this kind of stuff, want to see more, want to hear more of these random items that just kind of pop into my head and I just have stocked back, definitely like, subscribe, give me a comment below. Have you thought about putting a mechanical watch in there? If you have, then that's awesome. If you haven't, leave a comment. Be like, wow, that was a good idea. Or no, it wasn't. It was a terrible idea. Like, it's whatever you guys want to put. You know, we're just here to give ideas out. I'm just here to talk. I'm not here to tell you what to do. It's just ideas. All this is. So you guys like this kind of stuff, greatly appreciate if you subscribe. Subscribing helps the channel out massively. It really does. It's free for you. You just hit subscribe and there you go. You get to see more stuff. If you like the thumbnail, of course, you're going to click on it and say, wow, I want to watch this. It is what it is. So other than that, hope you all have a great day.